subject not only to the deprivation of education and of water and of food and of employment and decent housing, but also of the saturation bombing that took place prior to Christmas and into the New Year. And it's out of the trauma of that we have to rescue people from a war mentality and into a peace mentality. So I just think that the constructive role that universities can play and students can play is to be your own and our own ambassadors for peace, the best ambassadors, taking a sliver of the funding that the university gets from arms manufacturers for its research and putting that back into peace promotion in the form of books. It is still a truth that an educated child is the most powerful tool for changing the world for the better. And the ability to use that sliver of resources that can be levered out of the university and to be put into a process that commits the rights of access to lifelong education as something that can be delivered as a right, as equally in Gaza as it is in the UK, is the greatest gift that can stretch across frontiers, across continents, and across the mentality of a war divide that threatens to destroy not just Gaza but the whole of the Middle East. So I think that you should congratulate yourselves in what you represent, a willingness to reach out across the boundaries of prejudice and hostility and to offer gifts, unconditional gifts, which are gifts of peace rather than war. Many of you I know will have taken part in the occupation, and I want to thank you for the dignified way in which you conducted yourselves during that occupation. I think it was somewhat sad that in its own way the university decided to send in the troops to bring an end to that occupation too. But again, the dignified, peaceful manner within which you conducted yourselves brought much greater dignity to you than I think it did to the university in ending the occupation. But you can continue that process by occupying space that you maybe shame the university into joining you in occupying, but also that you leave the doors open for people to occupy you. This isn't a closed little sect that you represent. It is a sliver of a larger peace movement that wants to see something other than weapons reaching across Gaza and leaving the scars that they have done in the planes and the bombs and the killings. We have to offer a different future and a different prospect. And as ever, the best, the most hopeful prospects will come through the free gifting of the rights of education. There are sparse facilities that remain for children in schools in Gaza. Much of the education is having to take place within the rubble and ruins of what has been bombed. And the very least that we can do is offer different gifts that will carry with them not just knowledge and learning, but the prospects of hope and the reality of a form of international solidarity which we are unashamed to give. So I'm pleased and proud yet again to be part of this protest with you, not in opposition to things, but in order to move from the oppositional to the propositional and to stand for something better. And I just want to congratulate you for being that part of the university that is unafraid to stand for something better. Thanks very much indeed.